Hello, my name is Honey Badger and welcome to a brand new series called GTA 5 Explore, where we're exploring buildings and areas in GTA 5 and have a real good close-up examination of it. GTA 5 may contain strong language, violence, drugs or some sexual content. You have been advised. This game is an 18 plus, so anyone who's under the age of 18, I would recommend not to watch or play this game. But your discretion is up to you. Without further ado, I've acquired my hang glider. We're going to land into the airport, and today's video we are going to explore the airport. Most of these videos I may most likely going to do this in single player mode, so we won't have any hostile players. But considering the airport is one of the areas in single player mode that you might get the police on you, I thought I might do it in online so we can have a nice, hopefully a nice peaceful session. We're going to come into land here in first person, and we're going to explore the airport. We're going to acquire a vehicle and have a good old look around, see what's what. A nice smooth landing. Let's have a look. Where should we go? I think I'm going to go off the runway here. I just realised I'm back in the air again. Oh, steady, steady. Let's get it back on the ground. That was fun. Let's see if we can find a vehicle we can acquire. If not, we might have to hop outside the airport and call one up. We're gonna park our vehicle in this hangar, and we're gonna get out of first person and into first. Ah, there's some vehicles right now. Brilliant. So we've landed into the Los Santos International Airport. If you were playing online for the first time, this is where you would start, where you meet Lamar Davis, your tour guide, as it were, where we introduce you onto the online. As soon as this car alarm shuts off, we'll begin the tour and have a look around. There we go. So we've landed into the airport. This I would consider is the main hangar. The main hangar where on the single player mode you have done some you might do some missions. I also planes and also helicopters spawn outside of here. You can't online, you can't get into the big planes, but in single player you may be able to get into it if you press triangle while standing next to the wheels. Flying in and out of the airport can be dangerous online, considering hostile players may easily shoot you down when you're taking off. So, without further ado, let's have a look at Hangar 2. The second most interesting hangar in this game. We're going to hop over the runway and head over to Hangar 2. This I call Hangar 2 for no apparent reason, except for it carries the most biggest flyable plane in the game far. I forgot what this plane is actually called, but I do know it's big and has 4 propellers. Leave in the comment section down below if you know what this one is called. I may remember what it is called, but for now, let's admire it. Okay, moving on. I think we'll go down the runway, and there's one more plane you can also get in. Little stunt planes. If you feel like you and your mates want to do a bit of a stunt thing, here's some planes here. Now I think that's the main introductions of the airport and what you could see in it. I think we'll now have a little wander and tour. Let's see what's down here. An empty runway. Hangar, sorry. Oh, look at this. A little office. Let's go in for a closer look. In these tours, we're not just going to show off the stuff that you could sign. We're also going to explore. In the GTA 5 single player, there is collectibles around the map, so we might bump into those. Look at that, a nice little waiting area before you start your flight. You can have a nice cup of coffee or tea. Check up on the local news on the plasma screen and do some paperwork. Very nice. Let's continue have a little nose around. Looks like a little bit of a warehouse space, storage units. If you ever been to an airport, you may have noticed these little red markers that shine up at night. They help to guide the plane to make sure that the plane can land safely. You normally will see them, the pilot will see them from a distance and see the whole airport. Guided markers, I think they're called. Let's go back round and see what else we could discover. We'll go past the guided markers. I would call this runway 3 is really good for that big ass plane to take off. Plenty of space. Over here I think this is the airport fire training plane. Well, in case of a fire on an aircraft, I think fire crew can learn how to put out fires with an aircraft, and they use it actually on the airport itself, I think. You can see how tarnished and smoked it is from practicing. Here's a fun fact: whenever you go on a plane and they ask you to open up the blinds, so the fire crew can see inside and see how many people are still left inside. Another little small plane that you can hop in. We've got some stairs and crates. gantways for people to board onto the aircraft. Big jumbo there. Ah, single player. You can't do this on online, but on single player, if you go up to this wheel here and press triangle and hold it down and maybe click it a few times, you should be able to get in. It might take you a few tries. There we have, now came full circle. I think let's have a little bit more wander around. I think we're gonna head out of the airport and maybe try and find the control tower. Where? I've got police on me. What do I do? Ah. Let me just call up Lester to call the police off. If I have the money. I don't think I actually have the money. I'm very poor at the moment.
I take it this isn't a social call?
No, I don't
Okay,
even have
then.
money to call the police off.
Weirdo.
184. 187, sorry. Well, let me just quickly get shot at then and killed.
You fucking idiot. I gotta reload, okay? Just 1 second.
Alright.
You understand?
I don't know what I did. Oh, all I did is drove out the airport. I've been spawned in the middle of nowhere. Great. Very helpful. Well, there's that plane we saw a few minutes ago. Looks like we have to run our way out the airport. Let's just quickly borrow this helicopter. Where's the control tower? Ah. First things first. If anyone is ever wondering what this little dish is for in real life or in the game, it's a radar dish to pick up any aircraft what's in the vicinity. Now, where's that control tower? Ah, here's the control tower. Outside of the airport. Let me see if I can try and land on the top. Pretty cool if I could. Yep. Isn't that amazing? We're on top of the air traffic control. Look at that, can you hear that buzzing and wavy noises? My controller is vibrating as well. That is so weird. It doesn't like us being up here. Let's head down at the bottom. I don't think you can get into the control tower, but you can still have a look. Whoops-a daisy. I'm guessing this is how they would get in, unless this is a fire exit door. Let's do once around the building and see what's what.
You know, I thought this town would have more weird people. Oh, please.
No, I think it's just a thing to look at. There is a control tower that we can go in, but that'll be on another video. Let's take off and see what else is in the airport area. Well, storage car park where we can park our car. I don't think there is much left. Couple of buildings. Another little Wi-Fi dish by the looks of things. Internet. No. I think that is it. In that case, I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna land. We'll just land. We'll land just here. And we'll hop out. We're at the taxiway. So if you're getting a taxi, this is where you're, or a lift, this is where you'll get picked up. There's an upper and a lower floor, so just have a quick look at the upper bit.
Be sure to check out our selection of jewelry, alcohol, chocolate, and Lucento's t-shirts at the gift shop.
Restroom. You can see that the most of these buildings will be painted on backdrop.
Fucking hipsters can't be bothered to create anything cool on their own.
Police security to make sure the airport stays safe. I hope this baggage is this guy's. Unintended baggage, and their baggage will be destroyed, as they say.
Yeah, man, I went to the dentist.
Let's go back down to the first floor.
Please have your passport or identification ready for a midpoint
Where we hanging out?
Hiring out a car. We have our own vehicle, so it won't be a big
You
issue.
and Mom go shopping for me? Okay, I'll be by to pick up my laundry. Later, Pops.
You owe me $20.
What's up here? I think that is it. I think that is literally the everything of the airport. Well, I think the only thing to do is next time in the video we'll call up a cab and we'll head to somewhere else in the map. But for now, I've been Honey Badger, and this is GTA Tours.